Well, hey, I'm Rebekah Fowlkes, happy homemaker, mom to 4 busy kids, and online entrepreneur. I've spent over a decade in this space working with high-achieving, high-performing women who carry the weight of juggling all the things. After many ups and downs of creating balance between home life, work life, and a million kid activities too, I learned how to slow down to actually accomplish more of the important things. I believe in all the to-doing, there are deep spaces in women's hearts that are sacred to us. Conviction in our identity, hospitality around our tables, and that quiet strength that only comes when we lay our head down at night, confident we're doing a good job where it matters most. Consider this a melting pot of wisdom learned over the years. From homemaking and wellness to influencing and marketing, we're diving into the topics that have created more peace, more joy, and in the end, more margin in my business and my life. Welcome to Wide Open Spaces. Okay, welcome. I truly am so glad that you're here. I am looking forward to the conversations, the connections, the perspective that we'll be just leaning into every week as we kind of open up the proverbial front door and say, come on in to these topics that were spurred on by so many heart-to-hearts around my own table or piled up on my couch in sweatpants, sipping Irish coffees and just verbally processing heart matters that mean the most to us. I fell in love with social media back in 2004 when I was a freshman at the University of Arkansas, and here was this new place to connect and follow and, snoop around on all the people in your life. And since then, I've blogged, I've tweeted, I've pinned, I've vlogged my way through the World Wide Web. But one of the things that's hard about a lot of these platforms is how you need to be concise and hook people and finish your thought before their finger just flicks on to the next, post that they're going to scroll right by. And heart topics tend to take a little more time. So every time I come across one of the just scriptures in the Bible where God is talking about that he's preparing a spacious place, I give a deep, just guttural sigh. Once where he's talking about the pasture is rich and the soil is fertile. That does something to my heart. And I always think about our homes. Have you ever noticed that there's also areas in scripture where God's speaking to ones in battle and he's talking to the ones that are going out to claim new territories and fight beasts and conquer kingdoms? But he says they are just as valuable to the battle as the ones that are back at the camp, literally holding down the fort. They receive the same reward. For some of us, that's us. Actually, we're doing all of it. We're out there making dollars and building businesses simultaneously, organizing snacks for the volleyball team and checking in on summer reading list and making dinners that are somehow void of the 384 ingredients that are now on the absolutely never list. Anybody? It is a lot. And to add to that, here's what I know. The inner workings of our home are what create that fertile ground, that rich pasture for all the other good things. If those get out of whack, we're just not at our best. And to be honest, neither are our people. So I'm talking to you, women of excellence, warring women of Zion, boss babes, Proverbs 31 wannabes, my people. We are going to be having the conversations that matter. Without clarity here, we end up fighting battles on insecurity and confusion about our identity, and even just a lot of focus on ourselves. Because when you're worried about yourself, you're looking down, you're looking inward, right? So each week, I want to talk about those. I want to be on my A game for the people that I'm hosting in my 4 walls, both foreign and domestic. Each week, I'll invite guests who have way more knowledge than me on topics like parenting and marriage and habits and home life that leads to those spacious places we care about most. That's what gives way to lifting your head and being able to see what else is out there? How can I offer hospitality? How can I create a personal brand and market it well? How can I have the community and the friendships I really, really desire? If there's something along the way that I want to share a little more insight on, you'll probably get a solo show or two from me. But my heart is to have conversations with people I respect and that I want you to hear from too. My whole life, I've been a pursuer of people, ones that I see excellence in, and I just want to be as close to as possible. I'm so grateful for these people who are willing to share their smarts and their survival stories. It is the only way I've made it this far. So thank you for wanting to come along. I think this is going to be so fun, and I'm so glad you are here for it. You just finished another episode of Wide Open Spaces. My hope is always that you felt encouraged as you listened. And if you found this valuable, will you share it with a friend today? Tag me if you do. I always love seeing your favorite takeaways. I'm so glad you were here, and I'll see you back next week, same time, same place. See you then.